Welcome to a new 4500 battle report from Torshov Krigssammerklubb. This time it's Halfwhere versus me, Watertheplant, at Halfwhere's place. We're playing frontline clash and hold the ground, and we'll now introduce the armies and then get on with the battle.
Yes, this is the Sylvan Elf army I've chosen for today's battle. I have opted to use Talmanes on his brand new Great Wolf. So he is Elven Prince with the Sacred Spear of Caledon, Helm of the Wild Hunt, Sprout of Rebirth, all the armor he can get, a longbow with dual shots with a Wild Huntsman Kindred and a Great Elk. So he's got a 2-up armor save, 4+ regen, and he has distracting when he uses his spear. And then I have a druid, which is upgraded to a master with 4 spells, with the standard Book of Arcane Power, giving a 3+ to cast, druidism, and also the Bow of Wiskin. For core I have 15 Sylvan Archers with a Musician, 7 Heat Riders upgraded to Fast Cavalry, that's a free upgrade, and then 20 Dryads with a Champion. I have 8 Blade Dancers, and then I have 8 Sylvan Sentinels to bunker the Mage, 2x5 Wild Huntsmen with no upgrades, and then 2 Three Fathers. And that's the first time I'm actually playing with 2 Three Fathers, so it's going to be quite interesting. So it's a small and robust force, maybe lacking a little bit on scoring capability, but the scenario is hold your ground, so I think that shouldn't be too much of a problem, really.
Right. After having played Empire for most of this year, I've taken out my old Ogre army and giving that a shot. I'm playing with the Great Khan, who's equipped with Kagdai's Maul and 4+ regen and a Hellfist. So I have army-wide BSB. A Mammoth Hunter with Troll Eater, 4+ regen, and a Bluffer's Helm, Potion of Swiftness, Iron Fist on a Tusker, yeah. And a Shaman with 4 spells, Wizard Master and Taumaturgy. He has the Gem of Fortune and the Scepter of Power. For core I have 2x3 Bruisers and a large unit of 13 Tribesmen with full command and Banner of Speed. I have 2 Sabertooths and 3 Tusker Cav with a standard bearer upgrade, and then 2 Rock Arrows. So I have a rather small army.
Yeah, so we got map pack 4. Standard deployment, 2 forests, 2 hills, a field, which is the walls that have encircled the area, and then 1 wall, and then a building out in this right-hand corner. So now on to deployment zones. Magic, I got from the Path of Druidism, Healing Waters, Spirit of the Wood, Stoneskin, Summer Growth. I think it's a good selection, to be honest. I usually like having Master of Earth, but I wasn't able to squeeze that one in because I opted for the Summer Growth instead.
Bruisers.
A drop of 15 Sylvan Archers up in the corner there.
Bruisers.
Unit of 20 Dryads with a Champion behind the forest. Dog. And unit of Wild Huntsmen. Unit of Blade Dancers up alongside the Dryads, and then another dog on the left side of the table here. We got a unit of Tusker Cav, and then we got the response through a treeman up in the forest next to the Wild Huntsman. No, sorry. Sylvan Sentinels, and then a big block of pink and white skin. Yeah. So Commander Watertheplant dropped to go first. So he dropped his last Rock Aurochs, 1 on each flank. Then I just dropped the rest. I got some Heath Riders, quick Heath Riders up on the right corner there, and then 5 Wild Huntsmen and a Tree Father. And I dropped my Wild Hunter on a Great Wolf in the other corner, because with distracting he's being hit on 6s from Watertheplant Tusker Cavalry, so he can basically take a charge from them. He also actually has lethal strike as well, so Godspeed. So we got Prince Talmanus there, 5 Wild Huntsmen, Tree Father, 15 Archers, 8 Sentinels with a Mage in it, 20 Dryads, my placed Forest I placed as a racial, 8 Blade Dancers, another Treeman, and then 5 Huntsmen and 7 Heath Riders out on the flank.
Mammoth Hunter, Tuskers, Aurok, Bruisers, Tribesmen with General and Shaman, Dog, Bruisers, Dog, Aurok.
Okay.
So I moved everything up with a focus on the left flank. I'm trying to zone his capacities on the left flank, and I've got a range of 18 to all my units from his General, and lined up my Aurok at 15 from his Tree Father. For magic, I got 5 die versus 4. Okay, I'm just 5 dying the Wrath of God. And that's a, let's see, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17.
And it's dispelled.
Crap.
Movement up here, fast cavalry up on the right flank, 3 men into position to shoot at the chaff. Blade Dancers in the forest, Dryads in the forest. Pull a little bit back here. Sent my Prince Talmanus up on the right flank to just cause some nuisance. Magic Face was bad, miscasted, no control with 2 dice, lost a Sylvan Sentinel, then failed to get off 3+ toughness on my Treeman. That
Most important
thing failed. I got 4 shots off with my 3-man, only managed to do 1 wound.
On the dog.
On the dog, that's annoying. And then I took 1 wound off this big boy with a shot from the Sylvan Sentinels, and then killed a Bruiser with Sylvan Archers. So that marks the end of turn 1.
Ogre Khan's turn 2. I charged Talmanus with my hunter. I think he has underestimated my hunter and greatly overestimated his own mounted guy. I charged over here the Avatar of Nature with my Treeman? Yeah, okay. Treeman with Bruisers, and I called a charge from the Tribesmen to the Dryads. It's a 14 inch. I have 7 movement, and we're
Failed.
not in. God damn it, that sucks. Okay.
First managed to get off -1 toughness on Prince Talmanus. Went on to 5 die Comet. Miscast, 25 in total. I'll try to dispel now. I've got +3. And I got 18, 21, 24.
Okay.
24, and then that's 12, 18, 23, +2, 25. Jesus Christ, that sucks.
Yeah.
So that was 22 wounds.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
22 wounds. That's not great, is it?
Panic test. Yeah, they managed to stick.
Shit. That was not good.
On to combat.
No, vi mangler resten av den.
Talmanus lost a wound, did none, and fled off the table. 3 men did 2 wounds, Bruisers did 1, it's a draw. Sylvan Elves round 2 incoming now. Can get a little bit better over here. You can see the whole table. It's progressing quite quickly. War Echo once again. So some charges. Wild Huntsman charge into Bruisers. pulled back the 3-man. On the other flank, Blade Dancers went on to support the 3-man number 2, Wild Huntsman, because the Rock threw a spear and killed one of them. They were actually able to hit the dog in the flank, and now look set to charge over and into the Rock.
Rookie mistake.
And then we're gonna have magic and shooting. Elf magic phase, or shall I say Ogre Kingdoms. Comet came down and killed all the sentinels, 3 dryads, 7 archers and a wild huntsman, and a bruiser. I got 5 dice against 3. No, 4 dice against 3. Oaken Throne was dispelled, and then I failed to cast toughness buff on my wild huntsman. So I want to... And now Sylvan Elf turn 2. Combat phase went exactly like I wanted it. We had the wild huntsman destroying the last bruiser here, overrunning far enough to end up out of charge ranges. And then the bruisers over here were beaten by the combined efforts of the 3-man, who now only has 2 life left, and the Blade Dancers, who reformed. And then these wild huntsmen killed the dog and needed a 7 to reach the Rock, which they did. And that ends turn 2. Bring on turn 3.
Yeah.
With the Ogre Khans.
Okay, Ogre Khans turn 3. I elected not to charge with my tribesmen, as if I had failed and been positioned over here, I would have been completely annihilated. I moved my dog up here to chaff the huntsman, and moved up on the flank with a 14 plus, so a 15-inch between the Tuskers and the 3-man, and pressuring the archers with the Rock, and the Mammoth Hunter is positioned here in order to stop the Wild Huntsman from running behind me on this side. They can still go around on this side, but we'll take that if it comes. Yeah, on to magic.
And how many dice did you get?
6 versus 4, no channel.
So you can see that the left flank has now been totally dominated by the Ogre Khan player Watertheplant, whereas the right flank is almost dominated by the Sylvan Elves. We only have the Rock left. With a little bit of luck from the Wild Huntsman, he might go away. If not, he's probably gonna mop him up quite easily.
Right, for magic, I tried to get off Cleansing Fire on the dog in order to breathe down a couple of huntsmen. It got dispelled. I used 3 die. I had 3 die left for Wrath of God, which is 1 short. It should be 4. I didn't get it off, so that's
so the riders, they did 4 wounds. That means there is 1 wound left, and the Elks did 1 wound. So this is a 5+ armor save on the Rock. Let's go. He's down. So the right flank is now taken over by the Elves. So the 3-man, he's moved forward to take on the Tusker Cavalry. He finds himself in a poor position, so he'll just try to knock some wounds off the big one before he gets charged, and then we can see maybe push some dangerous terrain tests at least. And then on the other flank, my wizard is there just inside the forest to get a bonus to the channeling. Moved a little bit forward with the rest of my army, and then I'm hitting up us along from the right flanks now with 2 units of Wild Huntsmen and the 3-man. And I also have all the archers lined up to shoot at the dog. Magic phase, Oaken Throne was dispelled. I failed to cast regrowth on the archers, but then I got 3 singing off. Knocked 2 wounds off the Rock and actually managed to kill one of the Tusker Cavalry.
Scored 6 hits on both units.
So that was a little bit lucky. And might actually prove to be quite decisive here, because he might not be able to break my 3-man now. End of Sylvan's turn 3. Shooting, took 2 wounds off the Tusker Cavalry. Archers and Heat Riders failed to do anything about the wolf. And then 1 wound with Impaling Roots on the once big, now medium-sized Ogre in it. Rock charged the Archers who fled off the table due to a failed terror check. Passed all his dangerous terrain. The Tusker Cavalry charged and lost 1 wound to dangerous terrain.
Thereby losing 1 model and the impact hits, which is a bummer.
And now
the Comet, 5 die again. Let's hope for another 22 wounds on the Tribesman. I feel I'm in a tricky position. I need to recover with some gutsy magic. And it's not a miscast. It's not especially high roll either. We have 9, 14, 16, 18.
18, and you have 2 die left.
That's correct.
18. I'll try to dispel then.
So with a 3+, he needs a 15 ice.
I might as well, but the breath weapon is okay. Yeah, I'll just dispel it.
Yeah, okay, it's dispelled.
So cleansing fire was cast with a miscast on 2 die, taking 5 more wounds off the unit. And then you need to roll a 4+ Watertheplant to see if you forget the spell. Amnesia. Yeah, so the spell is forgotten.
Great. And panic. Yeah, panicked. And reroll due to Hellfist. And we're in the clear.
And that's the end of the...
That's actually not 25% either. So.
Oh, this is the end of the Ogre turn 4.
Yes. Oh, it was 25. Yeah, end of... no, we have combat.
So the treeman didn't lose any wound and he killed the last Tusker Rider.
Yep.
And then it's Sylvan turn 4. End of turn 4.
Yeah.
Dog was killed. Tree singing went off, didn't do any wounds up there. All the shooting was at the Rock, no wounds. Dog was killed. Wild Huntsman overran out of the charge arc of the Bulls. Ogre Kingdoms round 5.
Yes, so I'm contemplating charges and moves. I feel I'm in a very tricky position and probably about to lose pretty hard. I'll try to go out with a bang and try to get some kills off instead of point containment, because that's more fun. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so for charges I declared a charge here with my tribesman on the Tree Father with 2 remaining wounds. I needed a 5 or more and rolled a 4, so I got a failed charge. So now I'm pretty much stuck in it in a bad way, and I'm throwing in the towel because there's no way I'm coming back from this. And my opponent has played well. I did some in the broader picture. I especially regret what happened on my right flank with the dog. That was so easily avoided. I killed off the dog and let the huntsman get the charge off on the rock. That lost me the entire flank and was a bad move. In addition, I should have been more. I should have withheld my forces a bit more, I think. But overall, yeah, it was a very fun fight, and it was even for quite a long time till it started tipping in the Elves' favor. So all in all, a pretty good game.
Yeah, it was good fun. We had a quite strong flank each, where we both punched through, and then I guess the table properly swung when we managed to destroy the Tusker Cavalry, and also as Watertheplant said over here, where his dog actually did not manage to properly block my huntsman, leading to the fall of one of the rocks. I think that first time I ever play with 2 Tree Fathers, and I really find that their shooting with BS5 is actually quite good. And it's also nice to have those 2 tree singing spells.
Yeah, they're very versatile. Very, very
versatile. I probably could have gotten punished by not playing a BSB. It's simply did not have the points for it. But I think if you want to make a competitive list, then having a BSB in a unit of spears is almost an auto include. And the small wild huntsman units, 5 naked huntsmen with spears, 290 points. They are really good, especially when you play against an opponent who does not have shooting.
Yeah.
I think that I was very happy when Watertheplant neglected to bring any of his bombardiers to the table.
Absolutely.
And then I think that this game would have been a comfortable victory for me in the end. I would have gotten the objective. Either he would have engaged and we would have duked it out, or I could simply have just gone for the objective here. I've only lost my prince and a unit of archers, so it's looking pretty good actually. And another reason for quitting early is that maybe we have enough in the tank left for another battle later tonight.
Indeed.
So that's it from Torshavn.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the battle report. Please give us some likes and comments in English, please.
In English.
We will be continue to be happy campers.